Alright guys, let's take a look at Thorchain or RUNE on the channel once again. Now we looked at this on February 13th, about 9 days ago, and you can see we pretty much got rejected by about $1.60 here for the past couple of weeks. Now we are really moving to the upside, and this is basically all happening today. And I looked on X today to see if there was any indication that there was some news, but I really couldn't find anything. So if anybody has any news, please put it in the comments below for everybody to read. But yeah, I really couldn't find any information why this is really pumping, other than, this is just really oversold, guys, I think. In my opinion, this is still a good crypto. It's not dead. We all know RUNE owes 200 million to its creditors, but I believe they're going to work through it, guys. And that's why I'm trying to get as much of this as I can. I wasn't able to get any this week. I took my free funds, the funds that I got for free from Binance and other places, and put it in other places, guys. But when I get a little bit bigger amount, of course, I will buy a little bit more RUNE. As long as it stays under about $2, I think I'll continue to buy RUNE. After that, well, I'll let it go, let it ride. And anyways, let's take a look at this on a daily time frame. Now, I just want to show you, this is a huge candle today, guys. It is breaking this whole range that we've been in since we had the dump when, it was announced that they were pretty much bankrupt. So, let's see if we can close a candle at least above this range. That would be a first, the first thing, basically the start of some bullish, bullish momentum, basically. And the next thing would be breaking above, 160, where we've pretty much gotten rejected a couple of times. And yeah, then the next level is about $1.85, and then we have 220 to break. So now I do want to show you the RSI and stochastic as well. Let's take a look at these. Daily time frame looks okay, both coming up. It will start to get overbought here, in the short term maybe, but yeah, it is pointed to the upside pretty heavily. Now on a weekly time frame, very low. This is very nice on the Stoke. RSI also is pretty low, so I would say that is not bad to see. Let's look at the monthly time frame real quick. And, okay. So, you have it pointed to the downside here on the Stoke, but I do believe this will curve up maybe in the next month. Definitely in 2 months for sure. But this is pointed to the downside here on the RSI as well, but I do believe this will start to curve up within, the next month probably. So, just have to wait. These monthly time frames, they take a little bit longer because, yeah, they're monthly time frames, guys. Now, 4-hour time frame, okay, it is overbought right now at the moment. 1-hour time frame, both, again, overbought. Let's just look at the 15-minute for fun. Overbought, guys. So you can see pretty much, let me get rid of this here. The 15-minute time frame has no red candles for a long time. Wow, that's just amazing. I don't think I've ever seen a streak like this before in my life. But something is going on. Somebody wants RUNE for a reason, guys. And I think that probably this may run out of steam up here at about $1.60, honestly. Now, if it pumps through, great. Okay, I'll take it. But I just think we're starting to run out of steam. Like I said, 15-minute, 1-hour, 4-hour, all overbought. So, but the longer time frames, guys, look a little bit better. So, RUNE will run. It's just a matter of when. And it's hard to say when, but I just think in the short term here, you're probably going to start seeing some red candles come into play here. Maybe a push up to $1.60, maybe something like, bumping it a few times before it finally breaks it. Now, next level, like I said, $1.85. After that, you have about 220, and then we can talk about, more upside later. Now, tokenomics, RUNE, 500 million max supply. I love that, guys. Circulating, 352 million. That is not bad. Total supply, what's been created basically, 426 million. That's not bad. That's nothing, guys. This is really nothing when you're talking about crypto. Many projects have billions, 10 billion. I try to keep my projects that I buy mostly under 10 billion, I would say. But, okay, occasionally you get those that have more. Tron, Cardano, things like this. Doesn't really matter. Now, All-time high, almost $21 for this. So you're getting a 93% discount right now at the moment when it's still $1.51. You know, you can't really beat that, guys. And this is a serious project. This is a good project. They just have money problems. They have bad leadership probably that don't know how to, control their money. So, yeah, in my opinion, I do believe this will come back, and it's having a nice day. And actually, Thor Swap, let's see if I can pull that up real quick. But, yeah, here it is. It's only up 2% or whatever, but yesterday it did have a nice day. It was up a lot more. I picked up a little bit of this, because in the past, guys, this was, $3.05. Now, that was 3 years ago, 97% down. But you're talking about recently, within the last 3 months. Let me just pull up the chart here real quick, because I don't have any other chart like on Binance or anything. So, yeah, you're talking about 46 cents just in October. So it's really come down a long way. And yeah, I bought, some of this for me and my wife. And yeah, I may start to sell when we get up here to this, 40-cent range, because you can see here 45 cents back in March, 46 cents in October. So yeah, this is probably a good point to start selling it. But I think this is pretty much, oversold. But anyways, this kind of goes hand in hand with RUNE, I would say. Now, looking at Bitcoin on a weekly time frame, guys, kind of an indecisive green candle. But yeah, I mean, yesterday we were almost at 100,000 before Bybit got hacked and all the Ethereum stolen. Not all, but okay, I think it was like 70% or something. But anyways, yeah, I mean, what can we do? We can do nothing, guys. But we're still in this box. We're still consolidating. Nothing has really truly happened. The face of crypto hasn't changed at all. So, I mean, take it as you want, but nothing has really happened. There's no reason to fear here. I mean, yeah, we did just have the biggest hack in, crypto history, but in my opinion, they will work through it. Binance, KuCoin, and several other exchanges have already pledged their support to get through this. That is not what they want, guys. They don't want Bybit to go down. They don't want, the crypto industry to fall or have another big failure like FTX. So we're going to get through this. This is just another bump in the road. It just feels like we can't catch a break anytime. But, hey, that's crypto. Now, Ethereum, still, it's still an inverse head and shoulders. What can I say? I'm not doing anything else with this chart. I'm just waiting to see how this plays out. I just want to keep these drawings here and show you that basically you have a shoulder, you have the head. You do have this wick that went below the head, but it was just a wick, guys. So basically, if it can start getting some momentum now after this hack and move its way up, you will get this shoulder, and we do need to break this neckline. And I used to have a drawing here, but I had to redo it because I got a new PC, guys, so everything changed. But the target for that was up here at about 5,400. So yeah, 5,400. Now, it depends where you measure it to, guys. On my other PC that I had, it measured at 6,000, but it just depends where you put the neckline, really. Yeah, so just be conservative and say 5,400. Is the technical target, if Ethereum makes the shoulder and breaks the neckline. Now, you can see that the total market cap, guys, still consolidating here. Nothing, going on. Just sideways action. We need to break 3.19 trillion. Now, excluding Bitcoin, again, similar chart. Need to break 1.25 trillion. So, again, just consolidating here. And dominance, guys, I redrew this line a little bit. I just want to, make you aware of that because it was starting to break through it, I think, here, because I drew it a little bit short, I guess. But anyways, I redrew it, so I hope this line will keep it down. Although I have to say there's nothing technical about it, guys. It's just a line just to show you that this would just be another lower high. So let's see. This is getting a nice red candle today, but again, it is holding support here, right where this, flag basically started. So let's see. This is a very important line, 61.05. We need to break down, guys. And then we have to head lower than 60.46 where it has support. As you can see, it bounced off. And then this legendary, trend line basically that goes all the way back to like 2022. Let me put it on the weekly. You'll see it just a little bit quicker. But this goes all the way back, guys. I mean, it's insane. Legendary, line here, trend line. So yeah, back to November 2022. So it just rode that line, and then it kind of faked us out a couple times. And yeah, we need to break that. We got to, get down to like the 40s, guys. You can see this is where it started, down here at like just maybe around 40% exactly. So anyways, let's move on, guys. Liquidation heat map, mostly it looks like longs have been wrecked, and that's due to the hack pretty much. So yeah, you can see 420 million in 24 hours. Not great. Let's take a look here at the Bitcoin monthly returns. So we're minus 5.66% still in February, which, hey, that's still not that bad, considering we had one of the biggest hacks in history. It didn't really go down that much. Now, we did have almost $100,000 yesterday, but I think we moved up several $1,000s yesterday, so we pretty much just lost all of that momentum. And, it could have been a lot worse, guys. We could be minus 10, 20%, but we're only minus 5.66% on the month. Still, in my opinion, not bad. Ethereum, also, it's getting a bounce now, so it actually could have been a lot worse. I think when I did the last video or something, it was minus 19%, so maybe 17. It could have been, but hey, we're still around that number. Nothing has really happened. So yeah, and Bitcoin for the quarter plus 3.1%. So still plus, could be better. The hack didn't help, but hey, we will recover, guys. Now, Fear and Greed 49 did come down. Like I said, yesterday was 55. After the hack, I expected to go down, so I am a little bit glad to see this, but not, because of the hack or anything. I would like to see us come down in, because of something else, but not because of a huge hack. Now, the altcoin season index went up slightly. I refreshed this morning. Yeah, it came up like a couple of points or so. And still 37, not great, but I do think Ethereum will start to move up, like I said. And you can see it does have a green candle right now today on the daily time frame, 2,730. So, yeah, really, it just lost its momentum yesterday. I mean, that's the only thing. It actually pushed up pretty good and then lost all momentum, came back up, and now is making that push again. So, let's see, guys. Let's see. Bull market peak indicator. Sell at the top, guys. 0 from 30. Again, hold 100%. No reason to sell. Pi cycle indicator. Nothing. Hasn't crossed yet. I can zoom in even more. You can see. Now, next week, we do have on Tuesday some HPI numbers here. Consumer confidence. Now, on Wednesday, we just have, Bostic speaking a couple of times. Thursday, durable goods, jobless claims, GDP, and we do have one speaker, it looks like. And Friday, this is probably the most important day. We do have core PCE. We do have personal spending, Chicago PMI. So be ready for Friday. That'll probably be most volatile. Now, crypto bubbles, pretty ugly. Could be worse, but hey, so be it. Let's see what happens in the next, 24 hours or so. I do believe you're going to see a lot more green. And if you want to stake your coins, guys, especially RUNE, just go here and Coinondo, and let's see, type in RUNE. And let's see, it's not giving me anything, but there is RUNE here. I think this website just doesn't want to react right now. Maybe it's my internet. Anyways, if you like this video, guys, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.